All right, guys, good morning and welcome to another Alpha.FX market analysis. We're going to start with our daily process. First of all, we're going to check the economic calendar to see what we have on the horizon. For today, okay, news are already behind us. We're going to screen capture this. We had a lower than expected balance of trade for the euro. And overnight we have Chinese balance of trade, imports and exports. The balance of trade as usual, the Chinese is always positive. Okay, let's move here. Let's put right here. So we don't have anything for today that can affect our trades, right? Let's put the date is 8th of September of 2025. Let's check the heat map to do a relative strength analysis. All right, so what do we have here? Apparently, gold pretty strong all across the board. As you all know, we have a specific trading approach for gold, so we don't take it into account for this specific analysis. And then the other, as it can be expected, is the AUD and the CAD. And the CAD is not as mixed. Okay. CHF and AUD, NCD. All right, NCD and AUD. Right. NCD and AUD would be the strongest pairs, and the weakest, the USD and the JPY. That is telling us that we have a risk-on environment so far. So now let's check the Dixie. Let's see what we can expect for the Dixie this week. Dixie, aka dollar index, aka USD. Let's check the weekly. Finally, we got that reaction that we were expecting. NFP, weaker than expected. It threw the dollar to the downside, and now we are expecting a continuation move. The weekly, it couldn't be bearish, to be honest. Look at this. Rejection. Boom. This low is the next target. Okay. Higher time frame. Yes. There we go. Let's go to daily. Interesting that we didn't close below this, but I am expecting a bearish. Let's check the monthly. Yeah, beautiful. We do have a demand area right below us, higher time frame demand area, so we might see a rejection out of it. For the moment, let's just wait for price to get to those levels. Yeah, and currently it's moving as expected. We do have here in demand area on the 16 hours, so it's a high time frame demand area, but we're still far from it. So basically, very shorter flow, nothing to add. You can expect bearishness for the rest of the day at least, as we don't have any news or any volatility injection to change the outlook. Wait. Let's put the screen capture. I'm gonna put the 4-hour. This one. There we go. Yep. Perfect. Replace this. Replace now, actually. Okay. I know why. There you go. All right, that would be it. Let's put this a little smaller so we can have it above. There we go. Fourth step. Let's check the pairs formed by the strongest and the weakest. So if we know that USD is going down, right? Let's check NZD and AUD. If well, we know that NZD and AUD haven't been the most bullish pairs. Let's go to NZD. On the weekly, look, on the weekly we have started to be bullish. On the daily we already broke structure and we're about to be in bullish territory. 16 hours, we must be already bullish. That's pretty interesting. Even though we have here a clear supply area, which is not that sexy. We have a rally-based rally right here. I think we could take advantage of this price zone as a potential entry. Let's go to the 4 hour. Let's check what we have. Oh, look at this. This looks interesting. Are we gonna have a pullback there in order to continue the move? Probably. I don't know. Let's check the 1 hour. Okay, so here we have a refined zone right here. This is 95 to this is 7 pips. And if we extend it down here, how much is it? 82 to 02, 20 pips. The question is, I think I would take this one. This 7 pips on. Let's check. Maybe something like this. 9 pip. 93. What is this? I need to understand what is this price tag. This green price tag. This one? No, not this one. I don't know. Let's see the objects. This one I like it, to be honest. So let's get this position right here. This one is a good position to start the week. I like it. I think let's go over the fundamentals after this. So we know we have the relative strength analysis behind us. We know the dollar is falling and it's meant to continue falling. We know that the NZDUSD turning bullish in all time frames, and we know we have a high quality demand zone here covered by a higher time frame demand zone right there. No, right there, no, we don't have the 4 hour. We have only the 1 hour, the hourly, and the 2 hour. Yeah, all below 4 hours, right? Also, we have the take profit below the higher time frame supply zone, and our stop loss is protected by a round number. So I think it's a very interesting position to have. It has everything to be a winner. So we're gonna put it right in our work. We're not gonna put fundamentals, we're gonna put okay. That's one. Now let's go to AUD USD, right? AUD USD. AUD USD. Nice, interesting bullish, beautifully bullish, except that we have this clear supply zone right here, which price has already rejected once. We can refine it right here. We are bullish in all time frames, and we are heading there, right? So, no, sorry. Have a rally-based rally, there, yeah, rally-based rally. Rally-based rally. Rejected the moving averages. Yep. It's aligned, it also aligns, so look at this right here, and this one goes right here. Beautiful. Beautiful trade too. Wow. We are lucky, guys. Remember last week? We had almost no setup during the entire week. But I told you, be patient. Be patient that then everything aligns and suddenly it all makes sense. So there you have, let's put this one right here. Now let's go check the JPY pairs, but we already know that we don't like to trade AUD JPY and NZD JPY because they take a while, as both are Asian pairs. Both are Asian currencies, so the crossing between them, the most volatile part of the day are when the Asian market is open. As you can see here, we had like a huge displacement to the upside, but we left a gap behind. Most probable we're gonna be back filling it, and then after filling it, or at least look at this, look at all these wicks. Yeah. All right, guys, that's it for today. We have those two beautiful orders to take, and I may do a pre-New York update later in the day, but for the moment, this is it. Guys, take care. Remember to stick to your plans, stick to your rules, and only trade what it's aligned with your trading approach. All right? Be disciplined and enjoy your day. Bye bye.